is actually kind of an inauguration of something I'm trying, a live stream I'm calling Krazy City. Yes, my scanner came in and it seems to work pretty good. I've got the antenna poking out the sunroof. Actually, it's magnetic mounted, so it's like mounted on the sunroof. My microphone is actually mounted to the wire. Hopefully that's not causing any kind of interference. I should check my audio. I should listen to my audio. We have the capability. Hey, how you doing? That kind of sounds... I have it turned way down. Let me turn USB off. Oops. That's a little better. Still a lot of background noise.
She's an alcoholic. Coming here? Okay, thank you. 2134.
Hey. I'm able to receive any kind of chat. Starting out, as always, here in the Northland of Kansas City, Missouri. I might try and do this 1 or 2 nights a week. I mean, go in early and do this. Wow, it is very, very, very humid and it's warm. Pretty warm for a nighttime temperature.
Service at 1200, bye.
Let's get fancy here. So you can see exactly where I'm at. And I have to say my quality broadband is I purchased my broadband from T-Mobile. That's my service. And so yeah, keep that in mind as you're
Are they going to want this guy out here transported somewhere for an interview, or they got just going to do it here? Because I'm not sure how many Liberty guys are here.
I know I will be, before a job, I will be stopping off and filling up the tank and getting a few things for my lunch. Call themselves, it's a southern thing. And they do little skits about living in the South. And today's was pretty funny. The Southern Etiquette Politeness Police. But they drink. They talk about a lot about sweet tea in the South. I know I'm committing sacrilege by drinking factory diet sweet tea, but I do love sweet tea. I just don't like it. Now I'm gonna have my Southern card taken away from me. I don't like it the way they make it in the South. It's like, hey, do you want a little tea with your sugar?
909 is en route to North Kansas City Hospital.
I mean, you can feel your teeth rotting as you take one sip. I know, I'm committing sacrilege. Another person I watch is Charles Phoenix. He does a lot of stuff about mid-century modern, atomic age. He's doing this little thing about cars. I guess it's a pretty successful little video bit he's doing where he gets into cars from like the 50s and 60s and drives around in them and talks about them. And his favorite thing to say is, "I know," and he says it in such a way that's just so hilarious. He's got some books he's written too, so if you're interested in mid-century modern, check him out. It goes by Charles Phoenix. He's from LA. Which mostly are homicides. I don't know, I may have to stop watching that stuff for a while. It gets me kind of depressed. Just think about what people are capable of.
Truck first.
Spending a half an hour just driving into town. I do have two devices hooked up, as you can tell by the map, and I do have the capability of using one of those devices as kind of a multi-camera deal, because it's my iPhone.
Party is abusing a female party. He hasn't heard any mention of weapons.
That's Black County.
He said he doesn't know what the male is saying. He just sounds angry and it's a lot of screaming.
That would suck if I drove all the way into town expecting stuff to happen south of the river and then something happens north of the river. That sounds like a domestic call. Let's say we cruise down the avenue. I don't intend on using this car for this. Actually, I need to stop driving this car so much. Basically it's our family car. It's very roomy. It's got captain's chairs and everything, all-wheel drive. But it's too nice to be putting all these miles on it.
Disturbance at the price chopper in Smithville.
Oh, disturbance at a price chopper in Smithville.
Disturbance at 15700 North 169 Highway in Smithville. 15,700 North 169 Highway. Price chopper.
Get a little bit of something and then go home or go to work. Smithville is in the opposite direction. Excuse me, I don't mean to do that. I did get sleep today, although I'm going to be really tired tomorrow. I'm a little tired, but unfortunately I'm not going to be able to sleep, and I know that, so now's as good a time as any to do
I've got
this.
most of what I need, but I never to that guy. Just, you have brown hair or what? It was more for faith. Got it. Short hair. And is he about 5'8", 205 like it says on the return?
There have been an awful lot of car chases.
I'd say 5'9". He was about my height. And I think he might have lost weight. You probably bet 205. Copy, that should be just on the
the long way around to get it.
Out of Kansas City. February 21, 24 back.
Excuse me. Now I gotta stop doing that.
Truck 1, you're on scene. 2nd Street commands you at be on scene.
What is 2nd Street? Metro Patrol.
249, and 821 mark up.
Yeah, that would make sense. Metro. 2nd Street. I'm close to a 2nd Street.
I got it.
Let's see if there's any blinky lights around here. That sound like fire department. Whenever they call out command like that, 2nd Street command. Open. I heard them call out 2nd Street. It sounds like fire department to me. There's some loft apartments over to the north and east, and it could be an ambulance call. And whenever they have an ambulance call, the fire department shows up usually too. And depends on what it is, the police will be there. Those kind of things aren't, not anything we would be interested in. It would be like a medical.
We possibly have history there. They advised a few people someone got hit and then got loaded up in the vehicle and left in Pacific.
This road is ribbed. Not good on the old suspension. If any are actually watching, so feel free to say hi, because that way I know there's at least somebody out there. I'm not just talking to myself. I can't really know that very well with this system, this setup. It doesn't tell me how many people are actually watching.
Copy that. I'll send the page. I'm headed to the office now.
Nudge, nudge. Other type of connotation. So you got to get your heads out of the gutter. I'm not cruising for that. Uber. We just passed by them.
Right on scene.
Alright, well, it looks like I completely hit a data desert on the avenue. Yeah. Everything's acting up on me all at once. Johnson County government. Ah, there we go. It's out. So now I have two streams growing at once, because when I started my handset going, the other one started acting right. But I'm just using my handset as backup. Ugh. Water dripping off that bridge and my sunroof open. Nice. Nice. So how far do I want to go on this? I don't think I want to cruise as far as Independence. What are we?
No, they're on our side. Right here at St. Joe Boulevard.
Windshield wipers are going because of the fog on the windshield. They're not going because of it's raining.
19 Edward, Paul 64, 19 Edward, Paul 64, Missouri.
I think it's pretty humid out. That impatient? I hate to be the on again, off again, get on one exit, get off at the next, but that's what I'm going to do. It's going to take Truman.
the same description. It's going to be a big smell with a Carhartt jacket and khaki pants.
Back over. Yeah, I was picking up some of their traffic. Thank you.
Oh, it's behind me. Ah, that's kind of your run-of-the-mill stuff. So, I say run-of-the-mill. It's a family, in the family, of mental health issues and how much, maybe it's appropriate I would call this Krazy City. Mental health issues. The ambulance, I believe, might be getting fuel, but he might be staging for. But I think this will be a repeated theme over and over and over again about how mental health issues are not really addressed in this country.
They want to contact their
mental health issues. Alcohol, drugs, and depression. Not me personally, but a lot of people do. And so, people have their lives go in a downward spiral because they have issues that they need to seek help on. And when they try to get help, they're all booked up, they're all full, and that lady is still sitting there. Everything's left. That's the shame of it all. That even when you want help, there's no one there really to help you.
A complicated male appears to be
deadly weapons. We have access to all of the drugs and alcohol that we can consume, but we don't have access to anything that can help us mentally. And a lot of that has to do with social stigma, I know. But unfortunately, think about mental illness, like severe depression, for instance. Think of it as like, if you caught a cold, would anybody be shunning you and treating you really bad because you had a cold, like you were somehow evil or responsible for it? No. It's a virus. It's something that happens. You get it. You get over it. You hope. Well, mental people don't know. So, we should have a clinical look at mental illness as a way of, like, you treat it, you get hopefully over it, or you can get to a point where you can manage it if it's something that's chronic.
Cyber is going to be on a black spot that's real.
But I guarantee see you. 90%
There was a lot of background noise. It was quite.
of what you might see here on the streets is because of mental health issues. And I just think we need to grow up in this country and you know, be a little more mature about this stuff. Yeah, so far both my streams are going okay. When I got off the avenue, I started getting better data. I don't know, when I started live streaming on my phone, the data improved on my YOLO box.
All 06182. I think it's Black Electric. It's gonna be easy.
I'm not picking up so well. Kansas City, Missouri police, I don't know.
June, Marshburn, Riverside, 22.
I'm heading south on Prospect Avenue. Prospect Avenue? Yes. I didn't think it was Prospect Boulevard. Kansas City is well known for its boulevards. If you're looking for mental health issues, you're in the right place here.
Sounds like a Melinda Tire, white female, date of birth 1983, 1111. Had a suspended license through DOR.
Oh, one thing that's interesting, my phone. I can actually be portable with it, take it with me.
Ludlow, February 22. Stage on overdose, 84. Medic 19, 1207, West 45.
Overdose. That's Kansas City, Missouri fire. Now both of my devices are cutting out. My phone is saying internet connection is unstable. I am hitting a data desert, just like the food desert. And I think data deserts are just as prevalent in
071902.
Yes, ma'am.
distressed neighborhoods as you will find food deserts. I'm trying to find the right words. Distressed. I was going to say poor neighborhoods, but yeah. I don't know, whichever term you would prefer.
was yelling and walking in and out of the apartment throwing items at 2223.
Clay County, Missouri. Again, it's like, I think it might be the same domestic issue. And then head west and then north. Church's Chicken. Yes, turn. Pets and people together. It said on that fence on that.
Alright. Route 417 West Farmer. Be in front of that address on an unknown injury MPC calling about TV.
It's been known as the dividing line in Kansas City between the poor neighborhoods to the east and more affluent neighborhoods to the west. And now it's becoming an area that people are starting to buy up the property and move to. So in short, it's being gentrified. And, you know, all the services and utility streets are paved and smooth. We're now around University of Missouri, Kansas City to our west, Rockhurst University to the southeast of us. Rockhurst is a Catholic university. Tuesday night. I think it'll be less. The opportunity came up today, and so. lights. I don't do anything like that. I don't have the right to do any of that kind of thing. There are people who do. There are people who work in the news business. The most hazardous part of storm chasing is driving, and that's true of this too. If you're driving around the city, especially you get to some of the areas where there's times a day when there's a lot of people who are coming out of bars and getting into cars and being irresponsible. You got to be very careful of that. Even going through intersections, keep your eyes open. Big houses through here. 18th Street is what I was intending to come to. Let's see if we can make it before this car kills us.
Alright.
I haven't heard anything on what the rush was all about with the lights and sirens. Oh, hey, look at that. I got somebody watching. I don't know if they're watching on my other channel. It's probably not, because that thing is not been doing so well with the stream.
Thank you, boyfriend.
We're westbound on 18th Street. There's Arthur Bryant's, a Kansas City institution. We're about to come into the Jazz District.
In the area of the on call.
Looks like the calling part.
Historic Jazz District.
Where I stopped with earlier.
I'm gonna head west on 18th and then south on Main. Going to the Kansas City Crossroads. Usually these days, not much happening in the crossroads, especially with the beerfluenza epidemic. You don't hear of too many bad things happening. The one bad thing that happened there recently was 2019, I believe it was, the first Friday. They had somebody could not control their anger and had easy access to a weapon and decided to fire shots into a crowd. Again, it goes to my point of mental health issues. He killed a woman, a young woman who pretty much had her world ahead of her, bright future, and no more. I think the algorithm is catching up with me. I have one on Facebook and two on YouTube. If you want to stop in and say hi, I would certainly welcome that. One on Facebook and one on YouTube. I don't know how many are watching on this other channel. 21 frames per second, it's possible that they can be watching. That lady is pacing back and forth. I started streaming on my YOLO box. You see like two things that look pretty much like the same thing. They are. I was streaming on my YOLO box, and then it was crapping out on me really bad, and so I just decided to use my phone. The audio on my phone probably isn't as good as audio on the YOLO box, but
Here's advising you not to walk on the interstate. Only 1024.
tomorrow. And
the tail number is North 771 Paul Adams going to KU. Just off the eastbound 435 exit, or excuse me, entrance to 435 eastbound. Over here.
Probably getting ready to pull them over. Just all this road construction here is for the streetcar. They're extending the streetcar tracks south. Now, normally people might be pretty irritated with all this stuff. It is irritating at times because it's like, do I get some cheese at the end of this maze? But everybody is really happy about the extension of the streetcar lines. So, they're digging up all the streets and they're getting ready to put in all new infrastructure, which the city desperately needs. I think it's going to be new sewers, new water lines, fiber optics, the works.
$22.55.
Sirens.
That subject is negative 99. Good demo, thank you. Should be clear.
Something fried. It's not raining. Oh, I need to, you know, with your sunroof open, when you spray your windshield, you get a shower.
What's an SUV, EV, like a Lincoln SUV? Yeah.
Like I say, it's a Mexican restaurant's got people lined up to get inside it. The drive-through. And it's not raining, it's just very humid. temperature is 71 degrees, which is usually when it gets in the 70s at night, it'll get in the 80s during the day. So summer is coming. Get some gas, and then what do we got going on here? We got an ambulance, somebody being put in the ambulance in front of the CVS.
Boy Frank 45525.
Anything really happening in Westport on a Tuesday night. Camp Bow Wow. That's annoying.
Number 44, the PD is requesting that you
is very lively right now. I tell you what. This is one of the, what do they call it, adult entertainment districts, which sounds naughty, but it means place where people go to drink. There's Kelly's.
Yes, ma'am. There's going to be a PD request. Yes, received. Thank you, sir.
This is where I got hit by a car in this crosswalk right here. street here and extended across the street, and I guess you can still go down that street. Weird. But here.
US 18 at destination 2305.
Again.
308.
Really?
Just information, I do have a call.
Huh. They're out of service. Yes, I'm going to the other quick trip. Brilliant.
Is it North Winan? William, Ida, Nora, Adam, Nora?
So that's explains why the BP pumps are all full. But no, you can't get me to go to a BP unless it's an absolute last resort, like the last gas station on earth sort of thing. I do not do BPs. They are usually pretty nasty. Has a little bit of notoriety to it. There was a serial killer here in Kansas City. His name was Bob Berdella, and he had a little shop called Bob's Bizarre Bazaar, where he sold weird things, including human skulls. He took the skulls of some of his victims and had them up on his mantle of his house. But Bob's Bizarre Bazaar was in the Westport Flea Market. I'm sure, people keep repeating that history and, well, it's bad for business, but I don't know, it's kind of like in a weird sort of way, you can actually attract business with that because people just have this
check the area to see anything suspicious will be today, and I can take care of the last traffic.
Morbid fascination with things like that. So, yeah. And it doesn't affect the rest of the place. I mean, The food in there is pretty good, and the service and everything. I like it. I'll go back there sometime. They're known for these burgers that are huge. They say they're the best burgers in Kansas City. I would tend to believe it. Yeah. And I like bar and grill type food. I keep saying bar food, but bar food does not sound right. It sounds like you're saying barf. Alright, we are in search of the other Trip Quick. Back here on Main Street. If they don't have gas, then I guess I can do without half a tank. I don't want to top it off. Because I have a long trip I have to go on. Not a long.
I don't know a solution for that. 459 west of the intersection when you need blocks. Street is up here. from the west to there. 10-3. Okay.
Sounds like we have an Operation 100 up north.
If we can get Flight County to block the street north of this intersection, I mean, as far as they can get to the next cutoff street. Copy, 70
Oh yeah, no. It's like those like Nokia. It still works.
As north as possible. I'm going further north. Okay.
Jose.
Good.
Cheers.
information out to the log. 4th, they're going to look for CP. The tailgate, vendor says. This line of cars needs to have an open space for ambulance and Bearcat when it gets here. Go ahead. Can I get a number for child abuse?
Uh-oh. Child abuse. Cruise the streets and listen to the scanner and see if I can catch anything, newsworthy. There's although it's been kind of spotty tonight. So I've decided to stream on my phone as well. shop there. It didn't have a lock, and he wants to make sure his bike will be there when he wants to ride it out of here. So I guess I don't blame him.